Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. DC Crisis 3. This is the analog to Forever Evil, and if you don't have Forever Evil, they send out, it comes with a frozen token and a bunch of VP chips, so you can play without it. But it also plays a little bit like Watchmen. Now, I'm jumping right into this because we already have another Crisis video up, and we'll put up another one so you can watch those to see how these play. But this makes it cooperative or a hidden objective module, which are two different modules. But the crises in this one need contributions instead of variance random events that happen. So let's jump right into simplicity versus complexity.
Compared to normal DC, there's a few things that are added, so it makes it a little bit more complex, but nothing you can't get over. Compared to the other crises, makes it a little simpler. Specifically when the main deck, when you add cards, you just need to add one card, always. Whereas in the other crises, it was
conditional.
Depending on where you bought a card was added. So this one is just always one card, no matter where you bought the card. So that's easier. But other than that, the hidden objectives aren't necessarily more complicated. It's just a different thing. So compared to the crises, this is pretty simple, especially if you've played Watchmen. It's the exact same with the contributions. So if you're a fan of DC like we are, this is not complicated at all.
Yeah, compared to the other Crises packs, this almost plays exactly the same, and you shuffle in a new stack of cards. You do the setup out of the pretty easy to understand rule book. The only thing that's different, besides a couple of tweaks, are the hidden objectives, which I think are pretty simple to understand. It's very well defined. You have to get so many heroes with cost 6 or greater, so many equipments that cost 4 or less, or something like that. And if you don't, even if everyone else wins, you lose. Luck versus strategy.
I think this game is a lot more strategy-based than other crises because, maybe not a lot more, but a little more. Because you have these objectives if you play the objective one. If you play the other one, it's just more strategic because it's easier to contribute and beat a crisis. But if you're playing the hidden objective, you have a thing that you're going for. So you have more of a goal. I need to get these heroes or whatever, like Tom said, or I need there to be this few cards in the main deck and then I still need to win. So it's more strategic because you have more of a goal that you focus on. But everything else is, I would say, the same. The crises and the supervillains are equally random and terrible always. So there's that.
Yeah, this really decreases the luck factor because you just contribute cards that you've previously purchased instead of having to everyone reveal the top card of their deck and it costs 6 or more and destroy it, which may not always occur. This one, you have a lot more control, and thus you have a lot more strategy. Fun versus boring. Fun. Super fun. This is we already like DC, but this rates so much higher against the other Crisis packs for me because of the hidden roles and because of the way you contribute things. But we've already gone over that. That just makes it great. But the hidden objectives are awesome because one of them, it could make the person a traitor, and they have to deplete the deck with another condition in order to win. And everyone else needs to deplete the superheroes without the deck being depleted in order to win. So you are at odds with each other. Well, another one of these involves buying attacks. Why would you buy an attack? We're on the same team. Are you the traitor? That happens all the time in this game. You're like, no, I just need it. I really need the attack. There's so many times you will act against the interest of the group to pursue your own self-interest, because if you lose, it doesn't matter if everyone else won. You're done. That's it. You didn't win the game because you didn't fulfill your objective. And so you'll be purchasing cards, and someone's like, hey, I asked you to leave that card for me. What are you doing? You're like, I just need it. I just have to have it. So there's so many instances where we did it, where you just start questioning. You're looking at the person, you're like, I don't know. I don't know about this guy. I think he's the traitor. And then someone else does something, you're like, you know what? I know there aren't 2 traitors here, but 2 people are playing like traitors. So I have thoroughly enjoyed all of those games. I like being the traitor, and I like hidden objective games just to start, and this one really delivered for me.
Yeah, I think this is super fun. The hidden objectives are a little more challenging for me because of the anxiety that comes with it. But they are fun if you don't have a traitor, or even if you do. I mean, you're trying to get 5 equipment, 2 heroes that cost 6 or greater, crazy things. One comp I want to mention is one of the heroes did something when it attacked, or one of the supervillains did something when it attacked. So our friend, we were playing fully co-op. We weren't even playing hidden objective. but he would buy the attacks and be like, okay, I'm going to play an attack. And we're like, yeah, please. Because then he would get to do something great, or we would all get to draw a card. Or I forget what it was. I wish I remembered.
I'm telling you now, it's Bizarro.
Okay.
Each time you attack a player, that player draws a card.
Right? So if you're like, great, I have a defense, or great, I can discard this card, but then I get to draw a card. So it added some strategery. So this card is great. It's +4 power already, but then you can pay XVP, and then you can gain a card with that much VP from the discard or the trash. And so you've trashed all your villains, and you probably trash other cards, all the cards that went to the crisis, all these things. So I think that one's great to get, because then you have your pick at any card, plus it gives you 4 power. That's one card I really liked. So I think this game is super fun.
I actually wanted to say Lex Luthor's power. Pay 6 victory points, place a random Crisis superhero or Crisis supervillain from outside the game into play in front of you for the rest of the game. That's really fun to do. I've played this once, and my friend played it once, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we had like 3 or 4 extra ones on each of them. Yeah.
So for me, this gets a 10 out of 10 on the BGG rating. Even though the other Crisis packs, I think I gave them 7s. This is a 10. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd give this a 9. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now.
It could be you that wins.
Crisis 3. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.